Hi everyone, Marissa Stone here with the Systems Lounge and host of the brand spanking new Women's Biz Systems podcast. And I want to welcome you today to the 2019 Premier International Women's Business Systems Virtual Summit Speaker Spotlight Series, where you get this opportunity to meet and greet many of our coveted speakers inside the summit. So not only are you getting to learn a little bit more about them, but you get to learn from the best while supporting women coming out of domestic violence. Get ready to skyrocket your income, multiply your productivity, and magnify your impact automagically. And in today's Speaker Spotlight series, I'm super stoked to be speaking with Roshni Baronia. She is inside our track 3, where she covers her sales success toolkit. Now, the link is either in the description or in the title here. And if you scroll down on that landing page and you take a look at our agenda, you will find her under track 3. That is our bank up track, where speakers share all the ways in which they focus on profits and cash infusions to build and systematize and scale their businesses. And I guarantee you are not going to want to miss this opportunity to learn more about Roshni. So Roshni, as you were preparing for this conversation, one of the things that you said to me, which I found really intriguing, was that you've worked across many diverse sectors, but there's also always a common thread. Talk to us a little bit about this common thread across all sectors.
Yes. So the interesting thing about working across different sectors, when I say different sectors, it's like the development sector. When I worked with a social enterprise, I worked with media, which is a digital platform. Then I work with wellness entrepreneurs who are into the retail. So these are all diverse landscapes and products and services that people are selling. What's the common thread? The common thread is that they are all being led by women. The initiatives are either led by women or they are focused on women. And this is the common thread, and why it is so important to work with them. Because every time I work with a women entrepreneur, I see so much of passion and purpose inside whatever she is doing.
Yeah.
And that's what drives me into doing my work also.
Yeah.
Because they have, and another thing that is very, very prominent in their work is that they are making sure that through their work and initiative, they are helping other women. So I call them feminist entrepreneurs, because through their work, they are helping other entrepreneurs to grow in their business, in their work, in their life. Mm-hmm. So when I was working in a social enterprise, it was helping underprivileged and marginalized women to become micro entrepreneurs. When I was working with a media platform, it was all about digital content around women. Mm-hmm. So that was the common thread, wherein women are coming together to do something about the issues they are facing, about whatever is important to them.
Yeah, and we see this inside the summit every single day, right? The speakers who we have, put together inside this event all have kind of that same common thread going on. They're very passionate about what they're doing. They're very passionate about how they're serving their tribes, and they're extremely passionate about building, systematizing, and scaling their businesses. And I love that you say that, because I find that no matter what your background, no matter what the niche, no matter what the industry, no matter what level of business that you're in, these women who are coming together to support other women are of that high integrity, high caliber group that really wants to change the world with their products and services. So, and I love that. I love that you're involved in this. I love that that's what you do. And I love that you're inside the summit with us and sharing expertise, because that's what we're all here to do. For sure. Wow.
That's what we all are wanting to do. Yes, absolutely.
That's exactly. So another thing I'd like to do is I'd like to take an opportunity now to put you in the hot seat. We're going to ask you a ton of questions and pull out those answers that perhaps most people do not know about you. Are you ready?
Okay. Okay. Yes. Definitely.
All right, let's do it. So what is your favorite food?
Any street food of India.
Love it. Love it.
It's
Okay,
very spicy, but I love it.
spicy. So what about your favorite beverage?
Again, India is famous for teas, so I love ginger tea.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I've had ginger tea. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
what about your favorite
Yes.
season of the year?
Season of the year. I think winters here because it's not very chilly, but it's very pleasant and sunny. It's good to be outside. So I like the winter here.
Nice. I love it. I've never been there in the winter, so I've never been there at all, but I've never been there in the winter.
Oh, so
That's
you
a good
have to
time to,
be. You
yeah,
have to be here.
time to travel. Okay, so what about your favorite piece of technology?
So this technology is like you love it or hate it, but you cannot ignore it. Google. It's everywhere. You cannot survive without Google nowadays. So yeah, that's my favorite piece. And it is so thoughtful. It knows what your need is before you can even imagine. So yeah, that's my
Yeah,
favorite
that is a true statement.
piece.
Okay, so are you a morning or a night person?
So morning is the best time to do my yoga. So morning person.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, what about gold or silver?
I wear a lot of whites, so silver.
Okay, and then coffee or tea? You said tea. Do you drink coffee
Tea.
at all? Yeah, tea. Yeah,
Yeah, I drink coffee, but yeah, tea is
tea is
better
your
for
top. Okay,
me.
what about chocolate or caramel?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Everyone wants chocolate.
Yes,
iOS or Android?
I'm an Android person.
Okay.
It
I'm
serves me
actually
well.
surprised of you. I thought you would be iOS.
Yeah.
So, what is one of those weird quirks that nobody knows about you?
Okay, the quirky thing. So I'm very thoughtful and I can memorize where the smallest bit of my household thing is kept, even a needle or a stapler pin. I know in which drawer, which corner it is kept. So that kind of freaks out my son many a times. He says you've got an OCD, but I just remember where everything is kept. It makes my life easier.
That is so neat. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, great.
I yes.
Yeah,
And it's unusual. Anytime we travel,
unusual.
I always know if somebody's been in the house or moved something or whatever because it's
Yeah,
place.
yeah, and if you move it, I will never find it in the new place. So it has to be in its designated place every time.
That's right. That is so true. Okay, what
Yeah.
about a bucket list item you have not yet completed?
Okay. Yeah. So again, India is known as a spiritual hub, and here in India there is a meditation program of 10 days, which is called Vipassana. And in this 10 days, you do not speak, and most of the time of the day you are into meditation.
Yeah.
And it's been on my bucket list to go for this program.
Uh-huh.
It's just I have not been able to prepare myself to go for it, but yes, it will come to me the when it has to come at the right moment. But till that time, it's on my bucket list.
Wow. That is a wonderful thing to have on your bucket list. Like, how
Yeah,
many of us could ever imagine not really speaking, but spending 10 days, full on in meditation? That is
without
brilliant.
speaking. Yes, yes,
Wow.
yes. And I've had my friends going for it, and it's a beautiful experience that they share every time, and it just makes my urge stronger every time to go for it. But I'm just waiting for the right time to happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wow. That
Yes,
sounds
yes.
awesome. Okay, my last
Yeah,
question for you is what motivates you to step up and serve your audience the way that you do every single day?
yeah. So Like for me, it's been a long journey as an entrepreneur. It's been like 10 years. And all the insights that I've gained over this period of time, I'm able to share with many entrepreneurs so that they are able to achieve their goals faster in lesser number of by doing lesser number of mistakes in a shorter period of time. And that's what keeps me going forward.
Yeah.
It like my smallest of the work can make a difference in a personal business, and that keeps me and running every day.
And I love that you put it that way, because I think so many of us recognize that there's something missing. There's a piece of knowledge or skills. It's called a gap in a lot of the entrepreneurs
Yeah,
that we work with, right? There's that gap in
yeah,
knowledge and skills. And we know what it's like to suffer from that
yes,
gap and not be able to do what we're trying to do. And so part of what brings us into
yes.
the entrepreneurial world is that we know we can shorten the amount of time that that
Mm,
is going to struggle or suffer, or the challenge that is associated with what it is they're trying to do. So I love that
yeah,
that's really what motivates you and brings
yeah,
you into the space to work with the women the way that you do. That is amazing.
yes, yes, yes. Yes. So one doesn't have to do every mistake themselves to learn from it. They can learn. They should learn from others and get to their goals faster.
Yeah, absolutely. That's get to our goals faster. Roshni, thank you so
Yeah.
much for being here. Thank
Yes.
you for hanging out with us. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to get to know you a little bit better. Guys, you definitely do not want to miss Roshni's session inside our
Yes.
track 3. Again, the link is either in the description or in the title of this event, and you can scroll down into our agenda and see her session happening inside track 3. You definitely do not want to miss that one. Roshni, thank you so much for hanging out with us. This was so much fun.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
Guys, we will see you
Bye.
inside the summit, and we will see you inside the next speaker spotlight. Bye, everyone.